Anybody happen to have a pair of,
Excuse me, is there something special going on? Well, you're kidding. You're absolutely kidding. You two grown women don't expect to keep me quiet over a ridiculous horror picture, do you?
It's not a horror picture.
Certainly not. It's a monster picture.
Oh, forgive my ignorance.
There is a difference.
Yeah, they're two entirely different things.
Really?
Take the burning of the world against the one-eyed sloth.
How can you two sit here wasting your time over
It's not
this?
a waste. Anything that amuses you is certainly...
Amuses you? The one-eyed sloth amuses you?
Escapism.
No one takes these things serious.
Well, of course you can't help but be a little bit affected by it, you know.
You mean frightened? Nonsense.
Katy, what is...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to stand behind it.
Walter, my gosh, Walter. Walter, this is Katy Holstrom. And this one-eyed sloth, Katy, is my brother.
Thought you were a witch doctor. Well, only until you took off your mask. You know, Mr. Morley, you're the only anthropologist I've ever known. Me too.
Are you going back to New Guinea, Walter?
No, Mother.
Going to stay here?
As a matter of fact, I was wondering if I might ask my influential brother a favor.
Well, if you mean me, you bet you can.
Well, there is a new expedition in about 3 weeks.
Where to?
The Congo.
The Congo? Himmel, that's marvelous.
It's a political mission, and they have the funds to do the job well. And they're looking for an anthropologist who knows the culture.
What can I do?
Do you know Senator Richards?
Very well. He's a tough bird, old-fashioned conservative type.
He's going to have a lot to say about the appointment, Glen.
Well, I'll have a talk with him tomorrow.
Thank you.
Anything else you want?
Just an opportunity to unpack.
Granted. Why don't you take these two strong men with you?
Good idea. Come on, boys.
How does a New Guinea native see it?
Say what?
Well, come on.
Nal'ua.
Wow. Mr. Morley, is there anything I can do?
Yes. Call me Walter.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Well, I was just wondering if I could wangle a cup of tea before bed.
Yeah, you can. I will make it for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Sandwiches now?
Oh, for the children's lunch at school, they insist I make them best of all. Although I'm sure they would never know the difference if you made them.
Oh, I'm sure they would. Will you answer a question?
Yeah, sure.
Are you really that pretty, or have I been in the jungles too long?
Well, I hope it's the first, but I think it's the second.
Oh, whatever it is, I find it very pleasant. Exceptionally pleasant. I don't understand this. I've never been able to say things like that before.
Like what?
Like telling a woman that she's pretty.
Well, why not?
I don't know. People have always thought of me as being terribly shy.
Are you?
Yes. But I'm not with you.
Do you know why?
No. Do you?
Yeah.
Well, tell me.
You have very good instincts.
About what?
A fellow adventurer. You see, I was originally going to Congo to become nurse when Congressman Morley asked me to be temporary governess to the boys.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Walter, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, so am I.
Tell me about the Congo. What is it really like?
The Congo. Well, the last time I was there...
a waterfall isn't just a waterfall. Every drop plays its own melody.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yes. You see, it... Oh. Hello, Glen.
Hello, Mr. Morley.
Well, I certainly never expected to see you down here at 1 o'clock in the morning.
We were just having a cup of tea.
Unless it's a fine time to be having tea. 1 o'clock in the morning.
No. Did you come down for something, Mr. Morley?
Well, I thought I'd have a little tea.
Oh, sure. I will make you some.
Don't bother.
Oh, it's no bother.
I think I'd prefer milk.
The children finished the milk, but there will be more in the morning.
No milk?
You're angry because there's no milk?
No. Don't you think it's late enough to go to bed, huh? Well, Walter, you must be exhausted.
I? Oh, not a bit.
Well, Katy's had a hard day. You're tired, huh?
Oh, no. Oh, I could listen to Walter's stories about the young girl all night. Oh, he's led such an exciting life, such an interesting one. Do you know Walter had to wade through a river of crocodiles and was attacked by a python?
When you live in the jungle, you become as much a part of it as the animals. Even they seem to know that, Glen.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm fully aware of the antics of wild animals, you know.
You are?
You are?
Well, you know that, Katy. You were there when I was attacked by that wild bear.
Attacked? It was on a picnic, and the bear was more frightened than you were.
Good night.
What are you doing up?
I have just finished work. And you?
I couldn't sleep. The excitement of having Walter back, I suppose.
I suppose.
I think I'll go and get some hot milk.
There isn't any milk.
How do you know?
There isn't. It doesn't require an affidavit. Trust me, there is no milk.
What are you so annoyed about?
Not annoyed. I'm merely tired, and I'm on my way to bed. I have a hard day tomorrow, and I cannot stay up all night, like Walter.
Is Walter downstairs?
He is
With Katy.
with Katy. Good night. Of course, wading through all those bills in the House of Representatives is not like going through a river of crocodiles. But if you don't know your way around, you can get badly bitten. Good night. And that bear attacked me. Exactly how you feel, Senator Richards, about granting favors, but I am certain that this will not only be a favor to you, but to the country as well, and I do ask you to consider it.
Just don't sit there, boy. Talk. You've been here 10 minutes and haven't said a word. Do I look like a psychoanalyst?
No, sir, and I have been talking.
You have? What did you say?
Well, I said I understood how you felt about granting favors, but I can assure you...
You said that?
Yes, sir.
When?
Oh, but just now.
Do you know something?
What's that, sir?
My batteries must be weak.
Yes, sir.
Got to get a new hearing aid or a longer-lasting battery. Got to do something.
Yes, sir. Now, about my brother.
Your brother? What's he got to do with this?
He's the one I want you to see, sir.
Is he in trouble?
No, sir. I'm the one that's in trouble.
Come on, watch it, boy. I read lips. No cursing. You got something to say? Out with it. Get on with your story.
My brother is an anthropologist.
Did you say you're in trouble? Low batteries. You know the trouble with this country, Congressman?
Yes, sir. Low batteries.
Low batteries? You wear a hearing aid?
You do.
I do. Oh, yes, of course I do. And so does your brother? The one who's in trouble?
No. And he's not in trouble, sir.
Well, excuse me for interrupting you, but while I think of it, maybe you can do me a favor, Congressman.
Well, Senator,
before we get on to your problem, would you know a first-class anthropologist? No, huh?
As a matter of fact, I would.
Too bad.
I say I would.
You're a congressman. You can't. Not me. Then who?
My brother.
Your brother? The one who's in trouble?
He's not in trouble.
Make up your mind, Congressman. Do you or do you not know a first-class anthropologist?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'd like to meet him. Can you arrange it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No swearing, boy. No muttering under your breath. Now, what did you come to see me about? Talk.
Why don't we solve your problem first?
Fine, boy. Very nice.
When can you see the anthropologist?
Who?
The anthropologist.
Now, today. I got a full schedule all week. Get him today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He will be here.
But he can't be there today. I don't know where to reach him.
Well, where is he?
He went sightseeing.
Sightseeing?
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to...
Maybe he told Katy where he went. Let me talk with her, Mother.
She went with him.
Well, I must say that seems inconsiderate of him. Now, Katy has work to do.
She asked him.
Oh.
Oh, Glen, you will try to get another appointment. It means so much to Walter to get to the Congo.
Don't worry, Mother. I have a feeling it's important to all of us.
Plenty of time.
It's not my time I'm worried about. It seems to me that Miss Holstrom is still employed in this house. Is that correct?
Correct.
Then perhaps if she didn't stay out for half the night, she would be able to get up at a decent hour in the morning.
Oh, I think 6:30 is a decent hour in the morning.
What do you mean?
She was up at 6:30, gave the children their breakfast, got them off to school, did 100-odd jobs, and left.
Left? With him? I mean, with whom?
You mean with him?
Walter?
Walter.
Well, I'll be
A what?
Well, he just doesn't seem very interested in meeting the senator, that's all.
Oh, have you been able to get him another appointment?
I cannot possibly get Walter an appointment with the senator until Walter assigns me a time in which to do it. Now, I haven't seen Walter since the day he got here, which was almost a week ago. He seems to be totally preoccupied with Miss Holstrom.
Do you know something?
Probably not.
The more she calls him Walter, the more you call her Miss Holstrom. Glen,
Yes.
you're both my sons. I want you both to have what you want.
What do you think Walter wants?
Deep down, he's an anthropologist. What do you want?
Well,
When was the last time you took her out dancing? Bought her some flowers, put on a dinner jacket and took her out for the evening? When was the last time?
well, I don't know about the last time, but the next time is tonight.
I haven't been in such a dress since I can remember.
Doesn't it feel good?
Oh, yeah. Walter, you look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in your dinner jacket.
Thank you. It's the best I could do for a rented coat.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well, look at you.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, perhaps for 10 pounds less. Would look better if you weighed 10 pounds less.
Flowers, Miss Holstrom?
Flowers for me?
Now, I wonder who could have sent those, huh? Here you go. Thank you. Sign here, please. Sure.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, and so thoughtful.
Yes?
To Katy, would it were possible to match your beauty with a flower. Love, Walter.
Yes. No. Walter?
Oh, Walter, thank you. Oh, they're the most beautiful orchids I've ever seen.
I'm glad you like them, Katy.
They're beautiful. We'd better go.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you...
I did. I sent her a whole spray of yellow rosebuds.
Are you still using the florist in Minnesota?
Very funny. I don't know why they didn't get here.
Oh, they certainly were beautiful orchids.
Big deal. They grow wild in the jungle.
Well, I don't suppose he made a special trip there.
let's not sit down. Right to the dance floor, okay?
Oh, yeah, you would not mind.
Well,
Gotta be fast. You're out of training.
As in any competitive sport, your legs go first.
Would you care for another drink?
They could come back to the table and order dinner. It would be the considerate thing to do.
Well, I suppose people in love aren't always hungry.
I am. In love?
They don't even care if they can't see. Have you noticed Walter's taken off his glasses?
In love?
S'il vous plaît. Encore un martini, très sec.
Well, aren't you being French tonight?
Oh, he's marvelous. You would never know he was in the jungle for 7 years. He's a wonderful dancer.
That's nice.
Glen's a very good dancer, too, aren't you, Glen?
Well,
wait. They're playing our song again.
Oh, yeah, we go.
would you, care to dance, Frenchie?
Yes, I would. Stay where you are.
And suddenly you find yourself completely surrounded by this group of ferocious-looking tiny people.
Pygmies?
I think we ought to go home.
I think so, too.
Walter.
Yes? Do you know who that man is over there?
No, should I?
That is Senator Richards.
Oh, this would be an ideal time to meet him. We can set up the interview and get... Glen, I'd rather...
Look, Walter. Do you want to go to the Congo on this mission or not?
Oh, that's just it, Glen. I'm not sure I want to go anymore. You see, I have to have a discussion before I make a definite decision.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Walter,
Yes?
that discussion you mentioned, is it with Katy?
I guess that's been kind of obvious.
Yes. What about my feelings? Haven't my feelings been obvious, too?
About what?
About Katy.
Your feelings about Katy. Well, I hadn't noticed, Glen. What are they?
Well, Walter, when Katy first came here, she, well, you know what I mean. And later, she became... I'm sure you understand. And then when the boys... Well, you can imagine what they were. Well, even more so than Mother, and you can see that for yourself. Now, taking all these things into consideration, it seems to me that...
All what things?
Haven't you been listening?
So am I, Katy.
What did Mr. Morley say?
I'm not sure. He sounded a little confused.
I, too, am confused, Walter.
Why?
Because you are the congressman's brother. And you're very attractive. And you're going to ask me a question that I'm going to find difficult to answer.
Is it difficult, Katy?
No.
Why?
Well, because...
Because I want to stay here? I want to stay here because of you?
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
It could be. Perhaps you've not answered your original question.
What was that?
It ended with, or have I been in the jungle too long?
I know I've never been more comfortable with anyone.
Comfort is not love, Walter. It could be that you fall in love with Washington again. Or civilization. Or maybe the feel of a new dinner jacket.
It's you, Katy.
You see no one else, perhaps?
I don't want to see anyone else. What about you?
Once you said that yellow roses were your favorite. Love, Glen. You must have arrived late.
Katy, you've given me all the reasons you can think of for my not being in love with you. Now, what about you?
Well, you're very attractive.
Yes?
And it has been a most exciting week.
Yes.
And you have much knowledge about the Congo, which I would very much like to see.
But?
But I'm glad the flowers came late.
Why, Katy?
Because at the most tempting moment, they reminded me that yellow roses are my favorite. They are my favorite.
They must have come late.
They're beautiful.
I'm glad.
Pin them on me.
Now?
Now.
So busy these past few weeks, I haven't had a chance to see if my dinner jacket still fits. How about tonight?
It would be nice,
But what?
Well, I think you were just lucky to get into it the last time. Could you do it again?
Well, let's just find out. I made it.
Beautiful.
Why, thank you, Katy. Date?
Date. I will tell Mrs. Morley.
No, don't bother with her. She's working on her French. Oh, and she's answering Walter's letter, too.
How is he?
Excellent. But tonight, just you and me,
All right.
Katy,
Yeah?
tell me something.
Yeah?
Were you ever serious about Walter?
Oh, you make yoke.
No. Well, not that it matters, but, were you?
Ever.
Weren't you ever swept away with his tales of the Congo jungle?
No.
Never had an urge to run off with him to the land of adventure and romance?
Himmel, how silly you are.
Katy,
Yeah, Stephen?
I found these in the trash can. They're keen. May I have them?
What's so keen about anything in the trash can?
Oh, all sorts of schedules. Airlines, steamships, everything.
Schedules?
Yeah, to the Congo. May I have them?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Schedules?
Yeah, well...
I thought you just told me that...
Oh, there was a moment.
A moment?
Just one.
Schedule.
Well...
Stay tuned for Here Come the Brides, coming up next on TV 39.
She's country style but city design. Got a smile that's sprinkled with sunshine. Look at the farmer's daughter. She'll perk up your morale. Her brand of charm is so disarming. Frowns turn upside down. The old Wadette to Sweden. She's just what we've been needing. So glad the farmer's daughter